ZATCA e-invoicing is the new standard in Saudi Arabia, making digital compliance simple and secure. With Syncshare, you can create, verify, and submit fully compliant invoices in seconds. No complexity and no stress. In this quick demo, I'll walk you through our ZATCA-compliant e-invoicing and business management platform. This is the website. I'll link in the description. Um, This is how the generated invoice looks like. It's fully ZATCA compliant. All the attributes or the data listed in the invoice is the mandatory fields that has to be listed in the invoice from ZATCA. We have all the invoicing details here. We have a seller details and buyer details here. We have all the line item totals here. And this QR code is generated from our platform, and the company name would be here. The logo can be here, and the seller's logo and the company name. This QR code too is 100% ZATCA compliant. This QR code can be scanned from E-Invoice QR Reader KSA app, which is available in App Store and Google Play Store as well. So if you look at it, this QR code is compatible with phase 2 of invoice. So all the details, including the seller's name, seller's TRN, invoice date, and invoice total, all of this are displayed here. So once your invoice has been validated, you would get the scanning result like this. If you are a subscribed customer, you can go ahead and click on sign in here. If you want to try out the trial account, you can go ahead and click here. Once you click on the start free trial, you would be taken to this screen. You can sign up for the first time users. You can go ahead and click sign up. Once you have signed up, you can come and log in. I'll do a login here. So once you have successfully signed in, you'll be navigated to this form. You can go ahead and fill the details here. And the VAT number, company CRN, the address. Make sure the building number is 4-digit number. Street name. We would definitely recommend a short format Saudi national address that comes in this format. So go ahead and add that. If you don't have that, you can go ahead and add the address. Your contact details. You want to continue. So this is where you'd be navigated to. This is how the software looks like. This is the dashboard page. On your left hand side, you would be able to see various menus. Here under invoicing, we have accounts, clients, invoices. Under archive, we have client archives. We have inventory management as well. Then we have appointments. The appointments, we have events. Then we have admin, and we have my org profile. And we can navigate through the tabs here as well. So one more thing is right now, where no matter where you click, there's a mandatory thing you have to do first. It's navigating you to my org profile. No matter where you click, it's navigating you to the my org profile. So have a read here. Onboarding required. Please review your organization details carefully before continuing. These details will be submitted to ZATCA, Saudi government. Once done, click on complete onboarding button to continue. So please carefully review this data before submitting. It would be submitted once for Saudi government, and then you will not be able to edit it. So your organization details will be logged. To make any future changes, uh, we would require you to contact your seller or vendor, that is us. So closing this one now. So I'll just review it. If I would want to change anything, I'll just click here. change and click on save. Any of the field, I'd do that. So go through it, finalize it, and then you have to go and fill the OTP. For the users who have subscription account, they have to do this. Go to the Zatka Fatura portal, click on this link, and follow all these steps to generate the OTP and come here and fill it. Right now, I'm using the trial account, so I'd be just filling in. Go ahead and click on complete onboarding. So you see here successfully onboarded client on Zatka. If you see now, you'll not be able to edit any of these fields. Neither would you be able to do onboarding completed. So I repeat once more, please review your details of your org carefully before doing the onboarding. Once your onboarding is done, let's go to accounts and invoicing. If you see here, I've already added the account. Account name could be anything. For now, I have added the month. I want to account the invoices for the month or the monthly income for the month. You can take account as any subdivision of the business or the business unit as well. So let me go and view the account. So for now, I have used the Emirates logo. So whatever the logo I use and upload here will also reflect in my invoices. So this is, if you want to edit, you can go ahead and do here, you know, name. If you want to upload a new logo, you can go ahead and do it here. If you want to make any changes in the account info, you can do it here. Also, the account is mapped to its customers and all the invoices as well. So if you want to navigate that, you can go ahead and click here and navigate there. So this is the client. This was the accounts page. This was the client. You can also navigate from here as well. Yeah. So this is the client. And now going back to the accounts, if I want to add a new account, I can go ahead and click here, upload the image. So this is the Saudi Airlines. Open. Name the account to be, let's say, September account, September 2025. So if you see here, this account has been successfully added. I love the logos and the colorful presence what they give. If also we can toggle between the light mode and the dark mode here. So for now, I'll just toggle to the dark mode and give the demo. Yeah, this is how the account is added. You can add the clients as well. This is how you add the client. You can map it to whatever the account you want the client to be, and you can put in the client name here and all its details. If you go ahead and see in the client itself, so each client can have multiple invoices. So multiple invoices can be mapped here. So if you want to go to that invoice, you can go ahead and click here. Let me go to the invoices. Now let's create an invoice. I'll just go here. It's a standard invoice. Select standard. Subtype is also standard. Selected that. Account, let's map it to November month. Client, let's map it to this one. Let me map this to October month. Client, this one. Today, delivery date today. Invoice name, items. You can add the note whatever you want to. So this here, items and services. Whatever items you have added in your inventory will be listed here. You can go ahead and add that here under inventory. Once you have added, it will get listed here. Let me show you that. I select seats, and automatically the unit price of per seat is put in, and discount is put it as 10. I can increase the quantity, and this is how the calculation goes. I can add another item, LED screens, quantity. I can also edit my discount, and this is how the total goes. Click on save. Successfully created the invoice. So the invoice is reflected here. Now this is how you create the invoice. Now if you want to have a preview of the invoice, you can go ahead and click here of the preview. Let's go ahead and try and submit it to ZATCA. Before we submit to ZATCA, uh, let me try doing this. Before I try, see, I'll not be able to directly report it to ZATCA here. First, I have to do a compliance check. So I can select a single invoice, or I can select a multiple invoices and run the validate compliance check. So I click that button. You see that two of the invoices have been validated and one has validation failed. Let's go ahead and see the ZATCA response. So here cleared, passed, here it's cleared and passed. Let's see why the validation failed here. Shall have an invoiced quantity. Okay, that's great. So this is what we need. Now, what happens in ZATCA backend? The end user using the software solution wouldn't know, but there has to be some kind of information of visibility as to what has gone wrong so that he can mitigate the issue. Now, each invoice line shall have an invoiced quantity means let's go and look into the invoice. So if you see here, the invoice quantity is 0. So ZATCA doesn't allow that. Let's go ahead and edit the invoice. Here, let me put the quantity to 3. I click on save, enter note, test, click on save. Successfully updated the invoice. Now if you see the status has gone to draft, let me try and do validate compliance. Amazing, it has been validated. Now let's go ahead and try and submit it to ZATCA or report it to ZATCA. I click on report to ZATCA button. Amazing. So it says ZATCA reported. And if we go ahead and see ZATCA response, here we see the type is standard invoice, validation status has passed, cleared, and everything. Now, if we want an XML file, I can navigate here and download it. Or even better, you see this download button has appeared now. Only when it's submitted to ZATCA reported, download button would appear here. If you click on that, we have two options, download XML and download PDF-A3 with XML. The first one is an XML format file, which is ZATCA-compliant. The second one is human readable PDF format with XML embedded into it. Now, let's go ahead and download the first one. So it's downloaded. Go and see this. This is how the XML invoice looks like. Now I go ahead and click and let's try and check the human readable format. This is the human readable format. If you see, all the compliant information that is required by ZATCA is there in this invoice. So as I had mentioned earlier in the video, using the QR code reader KSA app, you can scan this QR code and check if the invoice is a valid invoice and if it is ZATCA compliant. So at the right hand side, we have all the invoice details, then we have buyer details, and we have seller details. We have an amazing colorful logo of the seller and the name of the seller. We have totals here. We have line items here with the item code and description. Amazing. Now, one more thing is when you have the Adobe reader, PDF reader, and if you see here, there's a clip icon here, which is for attachments. When you click here, you see there is an XML embedded in this PDF and it has been attached here. So you can access that as well. Click here, click on OK. So this is how the XML opens up. Now let's go to our software. This is how the invoicing looks like. Now I'll just show you how the inventory looks like. This is how the inventory looks like. Let me toggle to light screen so as to get a look and feel of how the graphs and colorful um, data-rich items we can see in light mode. Yeah, this is how the light mode works. We have least in stock, a donut graph, most in stock, again a donut graph, inventory value. Using this inventory value, what could be the potential revenue? Uh, this this is calculated based on these. So you can add the inventory item from here. You can edit the inventory as well from here. Let me go back to the normal mode. Now let's navigate to the dashboard page. This is how the dashboard page looks like. Appointments today. Invoice statuses overview. Under appointments today, it shows you what appointments are there, done, cancelled, and new. One more thing is, whatever the analytics or graphs that are here are interactable. So, which means if you click on them, it filters and navigates to you to that particular record. So if you see here, I clicked on the green one, which was done, and it filtered and navigated to this. Let me try another one. See here, that is what it's doing. If you see here, there's also a calendar which shows the timing and the name of your appointments. This is a beautiful radial graph wherein it shows the statuses of your invoices present. So if you see here, there are two invoices that are in draft, two invalidated with warnings, there's 6 invalidated, 1 invalidation failed, and 21 in ZATCA reported, 7 in ZATCA reporting failed. So let's see the ZATCA reporting fail. When I click here, it filters those 7 records and shows me the fail. So you can go here and click on invoice ZATCA response and see why it has failed. So yeah, this is how it works. And this is the monthly income overview graph. This is the inventory insights. Here we have the least in stock, most in stock, inventory value, and potential revenue. The least in stock is also displayed in the dashboard, in the bar graph. Yeah, so that's all for now. We would be creating more videos explaining more features in the software. But until then, goodbye and thank you.